Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. The Horned Frogs will put total weather to crank a zone 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Arizona's offense will have the first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Floats it out in space. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking for a huge play. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play, and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's right on target. Rams him with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Wildcats will try to... He makes a grab. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, He's got it. The Horned Frogs offense will take the field for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third? He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offense as early this season.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Hit as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game. Going deep. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him long enough.
Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 16 on the field goal.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
And it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Fires to the big fella. Just steamrolling the defense. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Wonder if he'll throw it again. Trying to find his man on first down. Buys a little extra time. Slings it downfield. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Arizona going back to work with another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The snap sets up the throw. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's going to pass on second down. Dances away to buy time. Swings it out to his running back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Wants to go up top. Extending the play. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. Fourth down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. You just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3. And the quarterback caught on 2 and sacked at the 12.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback extends the play. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got his man. Touchdown, Arizona. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. The 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Arizona. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to FIU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Arizona has it in the red zone. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
51, TCU, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the 1st half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
This is a 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. And that had all the makings of bug meets windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st?
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime. Arizona set to start this 2nd half. They'll kick it off.
Set to kick this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was all...
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.